Welcome back. Welcome back. I don't think women are paying attention, and you're gonna learn the hard way if you keep on thinking you could talk any way you want to your baby daddies or all men in general online. So let's get into this. Stop popping shit. Fair use, all copyrights go to Destro Reborn. Shout out. You know what I mean? If I was a G.I. Joe, I would call myself Sergeant Slaughter, nigga, because I don't fuck around. We coming in GMB style. So, I guess the bad guys and the good guys gonna have to work together because I'm on the G.I. Joe side and you on your Destro shit. So, hey, fuck it, As long as we both get what we want at the end of the day. Yin and yang.
So no, being a single working woman absolutely sucks. It's the worst thing ever. I hate it. I would go back to the 1950s in a second just so I wouldn't have to deal with it.
You win. Perfect.
Yesterday. But if you want to deal with me, you gotta get on your shit. It's only so much you can take. But I'm at a stage in my life, I don't want to talk to somebody that's not on their shit. You already gotta come.
See, a lot of you black women gotta really, really get in your fucking head. When you have other men's children and they don't support those children, alright, we get it. You don't want a broke man because you fucked up. But when you start demanding things and saying, this is my new level, who the fuck told you that you could just jump up there now? Oh yeah, I forgot, that's the black girl code. Fake it until you make it.
On your shit, like, I'm on my shit and I'm elevating. I'm receiving my blessings, I'm blessed. What the fuck I do with you? Get on your shit, your shoe game together. We don't like dirty shoes. I don't like no dirty out. I don't like no dirty outs. I'm not in the newest car. I'm riding a 2014 Jeep Compass.
A few moments later.
Y'all know what the fuck so irritating? Struggling. I'm tired of struggling.
Oh, yes. Another front seat confession. Lord Destro wants you to witness what can only be described as an epic independent girl reckoning. I must warn you folks, the quote-unquote modern woman of the millennial and Gen Z era is approaching the expiration date on her factory warranty. We've witnessed the drunken Xanax antics of the Generation X auntie.
See, the thing is, the women before you got to pop that shit because it was always a trucker, cab guy. There's always that fucking pick you up and just keep, we don't give, them niggas didn't give a fuck. It's a new generation. I don't give a fuck if I sweep the floor, dog. I'm not taking on another nigga's responsibilities. Sound the horns and your motherfucking mouth. You're broke already because you decide to have kids and live outside your means, popping shit to niggas talking about, I gotta get fresh and alright, you spent your money up, now you're broke again and you're fucking struggling. If you would have got with a regular struggling man, he would have told you, I don't wear good sneakers all the time so I could pay the fucking rent, dumbass.
But buckle up, this ride promises to be far more chaotic. But I digress. say more, but Big Brother has its eye on me.
Gotta get your money,
I
today.
hate this car so much. I
Get your
try
money,
to stay
homie.
positive. I try to be always positive, but every time I turn around, something always happening. So that means the better.
So that means the Lord that you pray to's fucking you up. You didn't read that in the Bible that don't run your motherfucking mouth for the Lord to fuck your ass up? You ain't learned to not be, you get up a little bit and then you look down and say, hey, dusty niggas, get on your shit. You ain't realize the Most High go after people like that? Oh, I forgot. You only know the Most High in blessings. He only give blessings. He don't deal with people that he give blessings to and then take it for granted and pop shit.
It's gonna die. Then I'm not gonna have no right to take these kids to school tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to get to work. I can't do live now because I can't get the key out of the fish. I hate my life sometimes. It's so irritating. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of doing everything by myself. I'm tired of being single. I'm tired of.
Exactly. So's the struggling man that you pop shit on. And if you would have never popped shit on struggling men, maybe a struggling man would have said, I'll go over there with my struggling ass money, and then since she's a worker, we're both working. So now we're not gonna struggle as hard because, we're chipping in and shit. But you don't want niggas like that, remember? Because somehow, even though you got another nigga's kids, high value Mr. fucking I pay for everything is gonna wanna pay for you and another nigga's kids. This is not 1930, bro. It's not 1950, it's not the 90s, nigga. Taking care of yourself means you struggling. So that means if you take care of yourself and you're struggling by yourself, that means you're dying if you have children then. That means you're fucking, they're just barely eating and that's it. You pay your rent, they get their little something, and then y'all sit around all day popping shit online like you really living life, talking about I'm getting blessed. I don't think that's a blessing. I think that's man-made shit that you got and you let it go to your fucking head and then you found out it's still a man's world because there's these man jobs that break your fucking body to pieces, and if you don't do that shit, then you can't be Miss Independent.
Everything by myself. I'm tired of being single. I'm tired of raising 5 kids by myself.
Yeah, I don't even mean to laugh because that's fucked up. 5 kids, they gotta suffer like that. But it's like, yo, how dare a woman with fucking 2 kids, let alone 5, be popping shit on niggas and saying, we don't accept Dusties. Who the fuck you think you getting, nigga? You think you're going above average? You's a fucking delusional. This is insane, bro. I'm a dusty nigga. I'm a dusty ass nigga because, I don't make all that money to walk around shining. But now that you're fucked up in the game and you realize your baby's gonna be hungry soon and your weak ass job that you think you got, that ain't gonna be around soon. So now what? I'm supposed to be like, all right, let's go rescue this girl or this grown ass woman, right? But I don't have kids, But I'm the same dusty, goofy ass nigga that y'all was talking about for years. Fuck you and all that, And then y'all be coming around the mountain like, she coming around the mountain like she comes. She'll be coming around that mountain like she comes. Fuck out of here with that goofy shit. Stop popping shit.
Are somehow expected to believe that she holds more value in the dating market than a woman with no kids and no exes in tow. Now imagine having to choose between starting a family with this lady or a 24-year-old Venezuelan who only knows 2 English phrases. Don't stop. And what would you like to eat? Choices.
I don't suggest men do that. Because if she could only speak 2 words, you probably don't speak her language neither, which means she can set your stupid ass up. And you kind of been set up by women you do understand their language. So, I don't think you need to take risks like that. Black men, you don't realize you're not off limits to other people around the world. They'll get rid of your ass and their people won't judge them. They'll just be like, all right, that nigga gone. So what? Now let's get his money. Let's put all his stuff in our names, and you niggas are goofy ass fucking goofies.
When you young and dumb, I was definitely young and dumb. Young and dumb. Stupid ass car, like, you know.
What you mean you was young and dumb, but you old and broken online, popping shit and now struggling, talking about, some man come save me. Because we know you ain't talking to women. You ain't pandering to women like, yo, come help me. We all know women don't give a fuck about other women. But y'all stick together and tell each other to, don't be with men. The ones that actually do things for you, yous are idiots.
How many cars I went through last year because I had to get a used car because I didn't have a cosigner.
You wouldn't have went through so many cars if you had a man to tell you, sit the fuck down. No.
Like, I went through so many cars. Like, my life is very, very hard. And
because you won't listen to a man. If you picked the average man that knew about cars, you would have never went through all those cars. He would have told you, scrap that piece of shit ass car you think you got. You think it looks good on the outside, but cars don't. That's not how car value works, really. The engine's everything that matters. So if you have an outside of the car and it looks really good, that's why niggas sell you those things. They make it look real good with a shitty engine and transmission because you're too fucking stupid to check it, and then you get roped up and then you go through like 4 cars in 1 year. Yous are fucking idiots. Men abuse and use you as much as they possibly can because the name of the game is get this motherfucking money. So if I can't trick a man to give me his money because they're smart and look things up and don't like wasting their money, that means, all right, now that women are free and can make money, I'm going to trick every fucking dumb ass woman I possibly can because it's fucking legal, you dumb assholes. You don't get the world you live in. Tricking you and stealing your money has been the name of the game from the beginning of time. Get it? Like niggas tricked you out your pussy and shit. Yous really believe that there aren't bad men that just want to use you up and shit, and that an average man isn't a good man. Having an average good man isn't worth it. And then Pookie and Ray Ray get a hold of you, and then you come back to those days are fucking over. These are the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. Yous are like Lot and his wife. He told your ass don't look back, and now you salty as fuck because you kept looking back.
Very, very hard, and Mike is just all so gravy, but I'm blessed, but like every time I feel like
life is hard, but it's gravy, but I'm blessed. How many different ways can you go on a one-way street? Y'all are fucking delusional. Stop bringing my father up. And if you're going to bring my father up, say, the Lord's kicking my fucking ass for disrespecting him. Y'all never say that shit. The Lord only does good things for people. He doesn't punish you for your crimes.
I'm doing on the right path. I always gotta go through this every time. Every time I get on my feet, something happens with this car. Oh my God, I'm sick of this, sick of struggling. I cannot wait till I can get me a brand new car off the car lot again. Like, I'm tired of having these,
Create your future as a film and TV writer. Immerse yourself in character creation, story structure.
Oh God. Do you see why you need a man? Your biggest thing in your mind is, I can't wait till I get a brand new car. Sound the horns. In your mind, you should be like, I can't wait until I see another regular, average, decent man that thinks I look good because I'm like a fucking 4. So men with money are not coming for me because not only do I look average and basic, I have 5 fucking kids from somebody. You're an idiot. You chicks with mad kids and you're basic. Just because you put makeup on and you look twice as better as what you used to, that means you're basic as fuck, dumbass. If you have to apply and put a face on, then that you're not what you think. And you should get that out of your head that I'm gonna get the ballers. No, you're gonna get ballers out of fat ass, nasty ass, ugly looking niggas. And those are the ballers waiting for you regular smegular bitches. Baddies get the ball, sound the fucking horns. The baddies that are really bad naturally, or they can put a little makeup on and look good, they still gonna get treated just like you though. Remember that. They're gonna get fucked, sucked, and thrown to the wayside. You're not getting anything more or less. Get it? So if those women don't stand a chance with no children and they just get ding dong all day and thrown to the wayside, what the fuck chance do you stand? You're fucking average and you have mad kids and you're this fucking dumb. Talking about the Lord.
Can give me a brand new car off the car lot again. Like, I'm tired of having these old cars that break down in Ohio.
Well, if you had a man, your man would have told your goofy, stupid ass a long time ago, you're broke, you're poor. We don't get brand new cars because we're poor people. We get used cars. So what we do is the poor people, we save a whole lot of money. We go to every single shop and dealership around, every one of them, and we hunt until we get a good car with a decent engine for fair prices. We're not hunting for the car for the name. We're not even hunting the car for the way it looks. We only care about that fucking engine and how long can I use it. Yous are fucking dumb. Yous care about how something looks. And that's why men that, that do this running gag, mechanics since mechanics has started, fix the outside up, leave the shitty engine, and sell it to a woman because she's a fucking idiot. She's not gonna look under the engine, and they're dumb as long as something looks good. Like your ancient grandmother Eve, he got her to bite the apple because he said, doesn't it look good? Isn't it so pretty? That's how you get dick all the time. Doesn't he look good? Doesn't he look so pretty? You don't give a fuck about what's on the inside of things. And that's why you end up with a shallow, fucked up life.
Old cars that break down in Ohio.
Ah, my friends, behold a spectacle. Men of purpose and means are finally raising their standards. The once rebellious Jezebels are being suddenly disciplined on the dating market stage. The twist, well, the top-tier gentlemen aren't just setting expectations for the women anymore. They're turning the spotlight inward, holding each other accountable.
They never were. These type of women have never even been fucked by high-value men. They only got fucked by pretty boys that pretend they got money. Most of these women never fucked a high-value man in their life. They don't even know that most of the men that they met, they didn't really have money. They was lying. They're drug dealers and schemers and niggas that have decent jobs, saved their money for 5 years straight, and then balled out and had you souped up. Most of you chicks don't even know what a good man is. You never fucking seen one. That'd be the saddest thing. Like, a lot of women swear they know what a good man is. You've never seen a good man. Your father wasn't a fucking, or you didn't even have one. And yous are so fucking dumb. Yous don't understand why the further you go back, the more control over we had of you. And that's why we told you what man to be with. That's why that's why there was families back in the day. Duh, yous don't know how to pick men. Yous pick what looks good and you don't give a fuck. And when it's too late, you expect other niggas that are actually the good men to be like, alright, I want you fucked up when there's a new woman every day that's not fucked up. There's so many women in the world, there'll always be another choice. Just like for women, you don't ever have to settle down for a bozo that don't treat you right and beat you up. Why? Because there's always another nigga. It's just that you don't look really, really good, so you can't just choose any nigga you want, dummy. Men, on the other hand, there's so many good-looking women. As long as a man has what yous want, that shit doesn't apply to us. And yous are fucking dumb thinking yous can do what men can do. I can get older and get the best of the men then. No, the fuck you can't, nigga. You gotta do that shit when you young, nigga. Why the fuck do you think we get to choose when we're older? Yous are goofies.
Holding each other accountable, they've realized it's more effective and frankly more entertaining to rib their brothers for entertaining these sirens rather than wagging fingers at the women themselves. And so we witnessed this dramatic market shift unfold. Absolutely brilliant.
I'm sick of this shit. I don't feel like I'm just like, what do you do?
Go back to your fucking man.
What do you do?
Oh yeah, you ran them off.
I'm so tired of doing everything by myself with no help. I'm sick and tired. And everybody always asking me for something. Like I got it. Like I got everything together. And I'll be like, man, he's always asking me something. Don't nobody ask me, is everything okay? Like, I'm sick of this. Like, even my
unfolds. Absolutely brilliant.
I'm sick of this shit. I don't feel like I'm just like, what do you do? What do you do? I'm tired. I'm so tired of doing everything by myself.
Feel you.
With no help. I'm sick and tired.
That's how men feel too. Imagine being a man, you gotta live through that, and then a woman wants to tag along and take shit from you. And say, I'm your woman, you should give me shit. We're tired the whole time before we meet you, and then we meet you and we're like, fuck, now I gotta give my shit away. You're fucking ungrateful.
But he always asking me for something. Like I got it. Like I got everything together. And I'll be like,
I bet you there's a bunch of decent, average-looking, ugly men that offered you mad free shit, and you know, remember dusty sneakers and shit, and you know, you wanted to fuck pretty boy ass niggas that look better than you, and well, they don't have money, so you're gonna be what you're meant to be, and you don't look that good, so you gotta pay how you weigh, and you don't like that. You really believe that as you got older, men would keep giving you shit. No, those are older men that like fucking young women, so that's why you got that off. That's why they paid. As you get older, though, you don't really look that good, so, you know, you're gonna pay.
man, he's always asking me something. Don't nobody ask me, is everything okay? Like, I'm sick of this. Like, even my 3 oldest dad, like, you got it all together. You never be like, hey, you need help on a bill or anything? You don't pay child support. None of my baby daddies pay child support. That's how I work. But damn, I need...
So you picked men that don't want to take care of you or their babies, and you're the prize. A good man that don't got babies supposed to tolerate your mouth, your looks, and the fact that he literally got to take care of other niggas' babies. You don't seem like the greatest pick. You seem like a pick that an average-looking, overweight nigga that works really, really hard, and he knows he'll never get a baddie. See, that's your wife. I mean, your husband, the bus driver, the plumber, sound the horns, that's your husband. But just like back in the day, they did, y'all, grandma didn't like grandpa. He was ugly as hell. And his dick was small. But you know what? He was easy to please. She make that nigga come quick and then get all his money and everything. He went to work and did everything. All you had to do is sit home and raise your kids. The thing that you want to do now that you're older, but you want a hunky man to be there, a rich hunk man. You don't deserve that because you're not qualified. You don't have the things that man wants. And when the fuck did that ever happen in real life?
Yo, I gotta do everything by myself.
For years, the elders have advised, marry before you carry. But here we are. This woman skipped that memo not once, not twice, but 5 times, with 3 different men as co-stars in her life soap opera.
Well, I understand you people are dumb, and the men in the world told you got to get a ring to have a husband. But my father said every time you have a baby, that's a husband. So she has 3 husbands, which would make her a spiritual whore. You're a shame in the eyes of the Lord. The guy you keep calling on and says blessed you, well, in his eyes, the first man you had a baby with, that was your husband. Then you cheated on your husband, didn't divorce him, had another baby, and then you didn't divorce him, and he had another baby, and then you thought you was gonna get you get it? You mean to tell me you think the Lord's not punishing you for your crimes? Y'all don't never think that. I broke all these laws of God, used men like garbage, and now the Lord's gonna bless me. Yeah, sure, that works.
The elders preached to choose partners for their character, future prospects, and integrity. But no, these women went for the guys whose beard was so thick it could house a bird's nest, who had more ink on their skin than the local newspaper press, or who could high-five the ceiling at 6 foot tall. And now they scratch their heads, wondering.
Then you realize when you have kids, I need a father figure or my kids ain't gonna be shit. My daughter's gonna do exactly what I did. And then you realize regular men are good. But you're so far gone. Why the fuck would I want the responsibility of training you and your unruly ass kids? Remember, I can't discipline them. So, what the fuck are you good for? You're just there to take my shit.
Why they are losing in the game of life.
Gotta buy pads. I gotta buy the household stuff. I gotta pay my bills. I know you got bills too, but damn, can you help your kids? Is here with me 24/7. I'm just so irritated. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Like, I try to stay positive. I don't have nobody to talk to. Everybody going through their own. The only person I can talk to is God.
Oh, black women find out once you hit a certain age, everybody's going through their own things, and the same girls that rooted you to leave that man, and they'll already have a man because they didn't listen to their own advice. They just told you to do it and see what would happen, and they learned from that, and you know, now they got their own life, and they're not trapped like you are. You don't need no man.
Listen to him, but at the end of the day, I still need somebody to talk to that's here, that can give me advice. I'm so sick and tired of this.
Wait up, you mean you need someone to give you advice about not buying cars, and you need someone to give you advice about, oh, you need a husband. Now you realize you need a man. Now you get, no matter how old you get, you be listening to dumb fucks and you be buying shit too much. And you need a nigga to stand over you and say, no. No. Will you even listen to him? Because you're not used to a man telling you no. So that's not going to work. Even though, you know, your soul, the inner you, knows exactly what you need. A husband. A male chauvinist. You tell women what to do and you tell her how to use her money. Yes, she's an idiot. She doesn't know how to, she doesn't have the concept of fucking, we're poor and every dollar counts. Yes, I have to rule over her like a child because she's a child. Just because she has children and she's older, her life displays that she's a fucking child. So she really needs a man.
Advice. I'm so sick and tired of this. Nobody will never understand because I'm sick of it. I don't have everything together. I'm struggling. Barely making it. Nothing.
All right, where we at? 6:22. All right, we gotta bring her back real quick so you can hear her mouth.
So no, being a single working woman absolutely sucks. It's the worst thing ever. I hate it. I would go back to the 1950s in a second just so I wouldn't have to deal with it.
Ain't no going back.
Perfect.
Yesterday. But if you want to deal with me, you gotta get on your shit. It's only so much you can take. But I'm at a stage in my life, I don't want to talk to somebody that's not on their shit. You already gotta come on your shit. Like, I'm on my shit and I'm elevating. I'm receiving my blessings. I'm blessed. What the fuck I do with you? Dirty shoes. I don't like no dirty house. I don't like no dirty house. I'm not in the newest car. I'm riding a 2014 Jeep Compass.
A few moments later.
It's nothing at all. I'm broke as When I go through this thing, it's like every time I'm almost to the end of the tunnel, I feel like I'm almost right there. I go 10 steps back. I make a mistake or do something.
Because you need a man to guide you. Right when you get to where you need to be, the devil sends his minions and your habits. You know, like it says about Jesus, when you're about to make it, you get to the mountaintop, Jesus comes and says, the devil comes. And yous are dumb, and yous never listen. And yous fall for the shit over and over until where now you can't make it in life, and now a man's supposed to come and want to give up all his shit to clean up all your mess. How unfair is it to that man? And why haven't you gotten through your head that man will never hear the word no ever again?
Or let people in my life that I know God said keep out. As soon as I let people in my life that I know should stay go, my life go into shambles. Why do I keep doing it? I don't know. I'm trying to be not.
Because you're a woman that hasn't been trained right when she was a girl. So now you You're just doing what all the other women do. You get trained to run your mouth. You run your mouth. Real life happens. You realize it's not working, and then you think you can cry your way back home without saying, men that are watching this, I was completely wrong. I fucked up in these ways. My value is down now, but I have learned my lesson. I'm going to go to therapy or something to calm the fuck down a little bit. And if there's any average men that don't mind taking care of somebody else's kids and shit, I work, you know what I mean? I understand that you're gonna take care of me. Nah, I'm gonna have to work because you're probably struggling too. Get it? You don't talk like that. You talk about a man's supposed to come fix your fucking problems. Those days are fucking over. We could barely fix our fucking problems.
I try to be there for people, trying to listen to them, but I know for a fact that be the enemy sending these back over here. And now when I get back like this, where everybody at? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. I'm doing this by myself. My kids see me crying, and I be like, go ahead, trying to be strong for them. I'm just tired. I don't even want to do shit. I don't want to do nothing. Like, I'm literally having a mental breakdown.
And that's why I started GMB TV. See, I've been dealing with women like you my whole life because my mother was one of you. And at least she's like, you know, she's talking you know, she's got a soft heart still. The Lord hasn't hardened her heart. So she may have a chance. But that guarantees you're not getting the man you want. And just like my mother, if you don't get a good looking man that's gonna let you run your fucking mouth and shit, yous will sabotage it. So it's like, yo, dog, we want you to be good again, but you trained yourself not to be. And when I tell you to shut the fuck up, you're gonna run your mouth. When I tell you no, you're not spending $1 out of the money you just went and earned, you're gonna look at me like I'm fucking crazy.
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man. But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blast, 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 blast. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, the Lord Destro would suggest that you perform rules at least. People would call you trying. So Destro is
Shout out to Destro, you know what I'm saying? Destro killing him. Like, seriously though, ladies, like, I'm gonna take this couple of minutes, 10 minutes I have left to just talk and not try to make you feel bad for your mistakes. One, some of you are savable. You don't have 5 kids. Some of you don't even have kids. Some of you are so immature, you just really don't get it, yo. You don't understand that, like, a lot of you didn't spend time growing up. You are like 30, 35, and you're just starting to think about long-term things. You're a grown-ass person, and now you just started thinking about this shit. That means you're not worthy of having the best of long-term things because you already wasted most of your fucking life. Sound the horns. And any man that has already gotten to that level, you know what I mean? He's going to need you to be a certain way so he can maintain that. Men don't want to just pick women up like cave women. You know? I'll pay for everything and take care of you shit. That is okay. There are men that want to do that, but we do that shit for women that are worth it. A lot of you women are not worth that anymore. You just don't get it. It's not always about the way you look and the kids, and it's all of these things combined. You keep making yourself have so many problems, it's ridiculous. Like, even if a man could forgive all these things, right? Most of you are fucking thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars in debts and all this other shit. So you really believe none of this shit matters. You really believe that there's a bunch of fucking super swagged up pretty niggas that's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of all her problem. That's the movies, dog. That's the movies, you know? And when you finally destroy your life enough to come back to Brokeville, Averageville, we want shit too, bro. Simple as that. We want shit too. We don't want to be like, all right, let me just destroy whatever I thought I was ever gonna buy in my life, because now I gotta take on 6 fucking people. Do y'all even understand that shit? Like, y'all don't even talk like that. Like, y'all don't even talk like in your mind. There'll never be another man that can get with me that doesn't have in his mind, I have to take care of 6 people just to be around. If I want to date her and take her out with her kids like any normal regular nigga might want to do and go out with the kid, he's gotta have fucking 6 meals ready. Dog, you need a rich nigga, but rich niggas don't do that. That's what I mean by do things that fuck your shit up so much to make you only have to look for this type of man, but that type of man ain't looking for that type of shit. So you're fucked. You can't go back down to Averageville. We can't afford you. And if we can afford you, you run your motherfucking mouth, nigga. You talking about we gotta do more and shit. Sound the horns. Motherfucker, I'm doing alright, nigga. I don't need to do nothing more. Yo ass need more shit. Yo ass need them. You don't get that. Y'all be thinking in your mind y'all can use these old dumbass tricks and these level up lines and then, listen, dog, we in the biggest recession in the fucking world. Niggas is losing their homes. Y'all chicks is getting thrown out in y'all fucking cars. Then y'all selling y'all cars 6 months later. Y'all talking about all this value, man, and y'all motherfuckers gonna understand. You gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn with being regular and shutting your motherfucking mouth and stop comparing yourself to these Instagram rich motherfuckers that is lying and fake anyway, not really living them lives. Y'all gonna learn. Or you not. You gonna go against reality, you know, because you can. And you're gonna be like all these other women that I keep bringing on here. Sound the horns. You know what I mean? I met plenty of women that really don't think they shit stink already, and I'll be looking at them like, yo, bro, you better get with a man soon. You are running out of time. You thinking your shit don't stink. And it's not like I'm even saying to men, we gonna be alright neither, nigga. When I say men, we need y'all too. The regular nigga, you get it? But the difference between me and you is I'm not dumb enough to blow all my money all the time. I'm gonna make sure I don't have children. I'm gonna make sure that, you get it? That's why y'all, when y'all fuck y'all shit up, regular niggas like me be alright now. But no, dog, why would I give up everything I got just to be fucked with, stressed out like you are right now? Why the fuck I want that to be my life, nigga? And then have you telling me no about things. Get the fuck out of here. Never want to hear that word ever again. And then we're gonna jump onto the realness. Y'all be getting y'all shit blown out, so y'all can't even perform for niggas. Y'all shit be all fucked up. Or then the worst, like, yo, I ain't got no kids, nigga. If I get a woman, nigga, I wanna plow you like a fucking snow plow, nigga. Y'all had kids, y'all don't even know what it's like to live like that no more. I gotta have half a life cause your ass been used to not doing nothing for real. Get the fuck out of here with that, bro. And then when a nigga be like, alright, well, since you only got half a love for me, you know, cause you done destroyed yourself, I think I didn't sign up for this, so I'm gonna leave you. Don't leave! I try my hardest, and then y'all be lying. And then when a nigga be like, yo, let me get something on the side. No, how dare you? How dare you don't even get sex anymore? How dare you take care of 6 motherfuckers that you don't have to take care of, and then all you had to do is just leave me the fuck behind, and you can go buy 2 women. You can go find 2 young chicks out here, because, you know, there ain't no real jobs out here, and they're not dumb like y'all. They're gonna watch what happens to yous, and they're gonna be like, all right, average men ain't so bad. I'm gonna scoop one of them niggas up now. Get it? And that's it. It's a wrap for yous. I don't know why women don't see these things. You know, I understand a couple years ago, you know, generation ago, everybody was testing this shit out and everything was happening, families falling apart and everything. But now, after like these last 2 generations, This shit is so clear. If I was a woman, bro, there's no way I would have that mentality. Like, I understand men are bad at times and they'll leave you out here on the street if you don't act right and all this. And so you want to make sure you work and learn things. So if a nigga leave, you could, not be a dusty bum. But the mouth, the mouth, the running the mouth like y'all the women from back in the day, getting your heads beat in and all these other things, y'all choosing ruffians, and then looking at the regular niggas and be like, y'all gotta clean up. Y'all gotta come take me. After this man done abused me and made me hate men secretly, and I only been looking at men for money for fucking multiple years. I never even think about how I would even love a man. You don't even know how you want a man to love you. You've been so fucked up for so long. In your mind, a man with money that's love to you. Y'all don't even know what the fuck kind of man. You don't even know what you love. A man loving you like. Y'all name the same goofy shit. A nigga paying rent, a nigga with money, and he's taking me. You don't even have individual love. You're a fucking clone, you're a drone, you're a fucking copy, carbine. What the fuck is so special about that, nigga? Why would I want to choose you? When your love is the same generic bullshit as every other chick, and you don't deserve those things because you gave the best of your shit away already. You're so lost that you don't even know what like, I swear to God, I barely ever, I ask a lot of women questions and shit, and y'all be having the same answers. And then when as a man, when I talk to y'all and say these certain things, and I see them in the horns, see that dumbass look in your face, like, wow, y'all don't think like that. You're a woman. You think you're a real woman, and you don't even know what the fuck, you don't even know your own love language. You know your hot spots. You don't know nothing about no love language shit. You know about what gets your pussy wet. Get it? Y'all don't even know how to be women anymore. Not all of you, but a lot of yous are children. And yous are gonna make your life suffer because yous really believe because men support and help, and when you're young, the world is yours. Everyone helps you. When you become older, you're a person now. No one gives a fuck and will leave you out here on the street and watch you disintegrate. Watch you disintegrate. No one's gonna come. The worse you get, the worse. You're just a crazy cat lady or something. There's gonna be so many of yous out there if you don't buckle the fuck down and say, our average man that's making sure that I can eat and we have somewhere to live. Because it's harder and harder for everyone to fucking stay good. Yous are fucking worrying about rich men, and rich men, yous are fucking dumb. I don't mean to be so harsh, but it's the truth, bro. I see it every day, bro. Like, before this place is looking the way it's looking, bro, I see so many homeless women out here, and I continue to see so much homeless, and nobody gives a fuck about y'all. They walk right by y'all, bro. It ain't like back in the day with a homeless woman looking fresh and she could still... Nah, every year it just gets worse and worse and worse. And it's gonna just keep getting worse. And y'all got kids, you're gonna lose your kids. All type, a lot of y'all can stop this shit from happening right now, this year. You may not get the best of life or whatever. Motherfucker, you'll have somewhere to live and a man to care about you. Pull your fucking head out of your ass. Learn what's real about this life and what's really important. Not being a fuck outside. Not saying I don't need no man, but I'm stressed out every fucking day of my life. Trying to figure it out. 2 heads are better than one, jackass.